Hey everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I'm John. Today we're going to take a look at the new Obi-Wan Kenobi dueling lightsaber, Neopixel Proffie 2.0. Let's get at it. That was a mouthful. So this bad boy came in that typical hard shell case, which I really love. Let's get this open here. And we're going to go through everything they came with. So obviously, up front, we've got the Neopixel blade. This is the 36-inch, 1-inch diameter. Then, of course, we have got the stunning Obi-Wan Kenobi hilt. It's beautiful. Even though it's very shiny, it's beautiful. They even got the little knobs or whatever you want to call that on the side. This piece over here, by the way, so this top of the neck, they did give you a more screen accurate color, more of that copper. So you can kind of just swap those out if you want. You do have to be careful because there are wires in there, so you'll have to take out the inside and I guess readjust everything, which I am not going to do. Either way, I actually like this black piece, so I'm fine with that. But let's get a little close look there. Chrome is very nice. I do wish this was weathered just a little bit. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Not sure I really care to do it. I already did an Obi-Wan Kenobi Lightsaber weathering, which I'll link up over here and down below if you want to take a peek. But this hilt is just beautiful. One of the main reasons why I don't like the chrome is it is a fingerprint magnet, which is really annoying. All right, let me put this over here. And it came with all of the typical same olds. We got the Allen wrench thing. We got the another pack of Allen wrenches. Not Allen wrenches, Allen wrenches and Allen wrench and retention screws. We got the charging port. We've got the acrylic stand, blade plug, and this came with the instructions on how to do stuff. So I picked this lightsaber up at Artsabers. I'm going to pull up their website real quick so you can see the options that they offer here. I don't want to say this is exactly what is on here. This is listed as the Anakin Skywalker EP3 hilt. This kind of looks like it might have just been copied and pasted from something else. It tells you about a video that's down below, but there is not one. This says that it has 11 interchangeable colors. See video below. There is no video below. 12-watt LED RGB. Brightness efficiency switching. I'm not 100% sure what that is. 12 custom sound fonts, see video below, again, not there. Speaker is 2.2 to 3 watts. Flash on clash, blaster deflections, smooth swing, see video below, not there. We got the blade, rechargeable battery, and then the Allen keys and screws and stuff like that. So again, I don't know how 100% accurate this description is, because it's listed as Anakin Skywalker EP3, and I do have the Anakin Skywalker EP3 Proffie 2.2 coming. It was here. It was defective, and Artsabers is sending me a new one. They were really good about that. So as soon as that gets here, we will review that one. I started reviewing it, and that didn't go very well. So let's get this going here and see what we got. All right, let's start with the hilt over here. On the back here, you can screw off the pommel. This is, where are you? The USB port is right here. This is where you charge the battery. It says it takes like 3 or 4 hours to fully charge. Or it already comes mostly charged, so that's great. You can immediately start messing around with it. So this is a single button activation. There's no auxiliary or anything on here. So everything you do is going to be on the top and based on timing. So one is just to kind of get it going. Now, the volume's kind of low, and it took me a while to figure out where the volume is because it is not listed on this card, but I will show you that. But this is the volume all the way up. That was kind of depressing to hear that. I don't understand why it's that low. If you know how to edit Proffie stuff, you might be able to get in there and kind of jack that up a little bit. I don't know. But we got it on. We'll start with the blue blade since it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. We got some blaster deflects. You just push the button here. Then we have lock up. So what you do is you hold this button while you hit it, and you get that cool glow down there. Now this also has something called force effects. It's just a force effects. You hold the button and twist, and this whole thing kind of like twinkles and spazzes out. That's pretty cool. And you hear the sound that changes too. So push and swing. Now it says it plays music like the other ones, and it looks like it's the same action to do so. You hold this here for 1 second, but the problem is you hold it there for 1 second and then the blade turns off. So that's not the right action. I can't figure out how to get the music to play. Well, maybe, no, because that's going to change the blade, yeah. I don't know, I'll have to keep looking into that. To turn the blade off, you just push and hold the button for 1 second. And there we go. Change sound fonts. Push and hold for 1 second while the blade is off. So there we go. 1.
You will be empress. We
1.
You have hate. You have anger. But
1.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, if you want to go backwards on fonts, you push the button twice and hold. So 1, 2, and go.
You have hate.
So it's 2 quicks, and it'll go backwards. So
But you don't use them.
1, 2,
You will be empress.
1, 2.
Fulfill.
If you go back the other way, it's just 1 second. 1,
You will be
1,
empress. You have hate.
1.
You have... Oh, I have
So
a bad feeling
that's
about
pretty
this.
straightforward. Then we've got the cool blade melt. When you hold the blade upside down and you hit the bottom, you get this really cool glow, and then as you turn, it goes off. So it looks like you're melting through something. Love that. So for the tip drag, you push the button and you just kind of nudge the bottom there. And you'll get the white. The melt, if you hold it straight upside down, no button, and just tap the top, that's when you get the melt. So 2 different effects, super, super cool. So to enter the volume menu, unlike the Xenopixels where you used to hold this button for a second, that unfortunately on here changes the sound fonts. So on here, what you're gonna do is flip this upside down and hold the button as you kind of nudge it on the floor. So you just give it a little bump on the floor and hold this button.
Enter volume menu.
So that's how you enter the volume. And then you just hold this button down for like 1 second and you'll kind of scroll through the different volumes.
Minimum volume.
I'm trying to get to... Hear that little doop? That's the volume setting. And it's just like 1 second.
Maximum volume.
So that's how you go.
Minimum volume.
So it's just you scroll up and you scroll down. So that's minimum volume. We'll do it one more time. Just keep pushing the button for a second. So 1.
Maximum volume.
So we hit maximum volume. So we push the button and give it another nudge on the floor.
Volume menu end.
All right. So now we've gotten out of that. So I'm going to stand up really quick to show you this. We're going to enter the color changing mode. So you could turn any blade into any color. So what you're going to do is hold this upside down, right? You're going to hit the ignition button as you turn to the left. So ready?
Color wheel activated.
See, so now we're activated into color. So now you just twist and you can scroll through the colors. So we're in yellows, reds, magentas, purples, going into blue, going into lighter blue, yellows. So it's super cool. So you can really, really fine tune the color you want to go with. So let's go with a nice deep kind of blue, like very Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, so we'll go with that. And to activate that, you just hold down the activation button. 1, 2.
Color selected.
There you go, color selected. So it doesn't matter what sound font or what blade you're on, doesn't matter. You can change it into any color you want. All right, so you can turn that off. And when you pull it back up, it'll be set to that color. Super simple. All right, here's another blade effect. It's called, I believe, lightning or something, lightning block. All right, so you can push the activation button twice and hold. And then the whole blade should kind of flip out really cool. So 1, 2. And then to stop, just let go. So you got a whole bunch of stuff to really fiddle with here. You got the lockup, which really look cool. Got that force effect, push and twist. You have the melt effect, upside down. Blasters. Lots of stuff to play with. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna run through the sound fonts and you'll see the blade settings and colors and everything. We'll do it kind of fast, just so you can kind of see a few of them and what the blades and styles and little effects that they have with each one of those. So let's see here, we got.
The General, to me, she's royalty.
All right, the next one.
You've never fought anyone like me. I am Revan.
Revan. That's a super cool color. Hope that's coming across. Really cool, like pink, magenta-y kind of color.
Dark side, my master.
And white, kind of like Ahsoka.
I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask.
Dark Wolf.
Codex of Light.
You know, some of these are in my Xenopixel stuff. Sounds like bubbles. See what we got next.
Cyber Terror.
So this one is the battery level. See, we're at about just a hair over 50%. So that's actually kind of cool. You can really see that, because the other ones I don't think you can see any kind of battery level at all. So it's nice that that's there. So I think that is about it for this lightsaber. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi dueling hilt from Artsabers. If you want to pick one up, I'll put a link down below so you can check it out. It does come in a base lit hilt, and it does come with a Xenopixel, and it does come with a Proffie. This one is the Proffie 2.2. However, I would honestly say go for the lower versions because there's a lot of stuff on here that I noticed that is on my Xenopixels. So if you want to go for the Xenopixel, that'll probably have the same stuff on it and it's cheaper. or if you want to go for the base hilt, which will not have the LEDs in the blade, it's just the LEDs in the hilt. They also have that, which is a little bit cheaper than that. I honestly would say go for the Xenopixel version, unless you want all this massive customization, which I am not going to do with the Proffie boards. You can get this one, but I honestly would say save the cash, go with the Xenopixel. I think you'll be super happy with it. This is really cool. I also have another Proffie 2.2 review coming soon. It's the Anakin Episode 3 hilt. That one is awesome. I actually had it in hand for a while, but I had to send it back because there was something wrong with the board. But the animations and everything in that hilt and the sound fonts, and that one is incredible. It's even brighter than this one too. It's at least twice as bright as this hilt. But this hilt is beautiful. So I'll put links and everything down below so you can check it. Thanks so much again for stopping by. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification, all that stuff below. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world, and I'll see you all soon. May the Force be with you.